Bike Night TV, home of the Biker News Network. Let's take a ride with our hosts as they report on biker events across the nation. From Treasure Coast Harley Davidson in their hometown of Stuart, Florida, here's Jim and Danae.
All right, everybody. I'm Jim.
And I'm Danae.
With Southern Bike Night TV. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much, as always.
This is our second episode of Season 3.
Is it?
It is.
Oh, good job.
I know, I got that right. See, I'm not going to screw up until we get to like the 4th or 5th episode, so don't give me a hard time yet.
You already screwed up in the first one.
I know, but they didn't see that yet.
I'm sorry, messed up. Oopsie.
Anyway, guys, look, we got a great show coming up for you tonight.
Yes,
we've got we've got some different events that are coming up in the next month here.
Yes.
Which number one is
the big one?
Well,
or
no.
the one that's coming up?
Key West Poker Run.
Key West Poker Run.
You know, that's coming up.
Yes.
Where's the dates on that? Do you have them? It's the 15th through the 18th.
You don't know that already?
It's the 15th through the 18th. We're going to talk about that a little later. We got a guest that's going to come out and talk about it.
Okay.
And then
Cripple Creek?
Cripple Creek, Colorado, which has already happened, you know, but it's a huge veterans rally.
I didn't realize, in such a small community and small town.
Right. So, I mean, but we're 10,000 feet in elevation up in Colorado, Cripple Creek, Colorado.
And that was the first time I'd ever been there, so that was.
So we'll talk about that, and then the big one.
The big one, Sturgis.
Sturgis.
Which last year that we were at was what? Annual. That was the big one, right? 70th, right?
70th annual, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
right?
But we're going to show you some footage of that, and some of the things that we've done.
Yes. Jim almost got hurt by the buffalo.
Yeah, we'll show you that footage. I stayed on the bike. Danae's the one who almost got hurt on the buffalo. You know, the funniest thing was when you said you had your helmet on. And I wish I had that on tape.
I was protected.
Yeah, that helmet was going to help you if that buffalo hit you.
I was definitely protected.
All right, guys. Well, what we're going to do is the first thing we want to talk about is we're going to bring up our first guest.
Yes. Do you
for
remember
Key
his
West
name?
Poker Run.
Do you remember his name?
I do. Dale Howard.
Oh,
see?
Good job.
But he's with Blue Knights MC, which is a motorcycle club just north of us in Stuart, Florida. They're up towards the Melbourne area, but they're a national club. Blue Knights are a national. I believe. We'll get all the information.
Why don't we let him come out here and then ask him that?
All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to bring up our first guest right now, Brad Howard with the Blue Knights MC.
That is not Brad Howard.
Dale Howard. See, I screwed up on it. I just called you Dale.
You called him Brad.
Brian.
Don't worry, I corrected him.
That's good.
B-Rad's over there. His name's Brad, so, it kind of messes me up. But anyway, what we want to do now, first of all, you guys are with Blue Knights, and is it the Melbourne chapter, or did I get it right or wrong?
Treasure Coast chapter.
Okay, but you guys have chapters all over the country.
We have about 22,000 members in 6 countries.
Okay, and just tell us a little bit about the Blue Knights, and I know it's
They were formed in the state of Maine back in the 70s by some law enforcement officers. It's grown since that point. Like I said, we're up to about 22,000 members in 6 countries.
Oh, okay.
It's open to any law enforcement officer, active or retired.
All right, cool. Well, listen, guys, what we're going to do is when we get back, and this is the reason why I bring him up here, because we're going to talk about partying down in Key West. Maybe help keep you out of trouble. But when we come back from the commercial, we're going to talk more about Key West Poker Run and more with Dale Howard. All right?
Good job, buddy.
We'll see you right after this. Are you going to be here? She might be here.
Treasure Coast Harley Davidson at 4967 Southeast Federal Highway. Come join us the second Wednesday of every month for our bike night from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. We have food, drinks, live music, and a bikini bike wash. The third Saturday of every month is our Customer Appreciation Day from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information on our events, call 772-287-3871. Hi. My name is Dawn, and this is Diane from Treasure Coast Harley Davidson.
And we are the official sponsor for Southern Bike Night TV.
All right, we're back. Did you feel that? Man, that's a bump, isn't it?
Are you standing up?
Don't start me, Danae Clayton.
You almost fall.
Now, come on. See, Dale's got a lot of stuff to do, and you're holding up, and, you're always doing this.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
First of all, the reason why we have Dale with us to talk about Key West Poker Run is because he's usually one of those early risers that like to knock on the bus door to wake us up at 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
Remember, he's the one that knocked on the door.
We don't see those hours when we're out on the road.
I think the last time was Leesburg. I woke you all up early.
You did.
That's good.
But, but that's okay. It's all good. Now, we're going to talk about Key West Poker Run because it's a great time. I mean, if you've never been down to Key West Poker Run, they've got over 10,000 attendees.
People, I think, yeah.
They block off 8 blocks of Duval Street, and it's just it's a great party. It's a great time, and we even got a chance to see some of our buddies riding scooters, which is pretty funny.
Oh my!
We did, and I found out who that was, by the way.
Oh, who was it?
Well, I won't say his name, but I found out who it was. I know last show we talked about it.
On a pink one, right?
No, that was a different story.
Oh.
But Dale, give us give us some of the things, the highlights of the Key West Poker Run that you enjoy.
You're such an early riser.
But you've been down there a couple years in a row now. I've seen you.
A couple years. I'll tell you what, it's a great ride. It's from anywhere in Florida. It's a great ride. You can see a lot of South Florida, see a lot of the country. Once you get into the Keys area outside of Miami, it's beautiful down there. It's a great ride. I said the weather's usually pretty comfortable, and you'll start off with maybe, if we leave in this area, maybe 20, 25 riders. And like you said, by the time you hit the start of the Keys, there's probably 3,000 to 4,000 riders.
Yeah.
And when you hit Key West, there's 10,000 or more riders.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a great show when people come into town. And all the bikes start coming in. Everybody's just standing out there. The people are very appreciative. They love having the bikers there for that weekend.
Yeah.
So, how many years have you been doing it?
I've done it twice.
Twice?
The Keys.
Okay.
Right.
We've done it a few years now. I mean, we have a great time every time.
I think this will be our third.
This will be your third. My fifth.
Third. Yes. Sorry.
But I mean, we have a great time down there.
He's a little older than me.
It's one of those things. We have a good time.
Talking about him.
Duval Street, a couple of bars out there. One of our favorite places is the what's the daiquiri shop? Fat Tuesdays.
Is that what it's called on there?
The Funky Monkey. You got to try one of those. Oh. But all right. Now look, as you can see, they got the whole Duval Street closed off. We talked about that earlier.
They do.
I mean, this place is. I mean, there's so many bikes. We've seen some awesome bikes out here.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen bikes.
Some that I saw in Leesburg and Daytona.
Yeah,
right behind us, actually.
A lot of great bikes.
What bikes?
Great bikes.
What did you say?
Grape.
Grape. Did you say grape?
Great. GRE8.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, look. This is what Key West, Duval Street, Poker Run looks like during the day. Get ready, because nighttime's a whole different story.
It is.
Remembering that time, not so way back when Mikey had his head into the strawberry again. Now he's taking the point and he's picking a line. He likes the curvy arrow on the roadside. And if you want an autograph, you're gonna have to wait in line. Living in a rocking in a mountaintop.
For you guys that never been down there, you've got to make sure that you get down there and check out Sunset Point.
Yes.
Yes.
They've got a few different bars and things, but man, what a party! If you've been to them,
part is the entertainment down there.
Oh yeah,
they have every night all the entertainers, whether it's jugglers or mimes or
Elvis.
Elvis was there one year.
We've seen Elvis.
They just have so much entertainment down there. So many bars, and there's so many places you can just relax down there and sit and watch that sunset.
That's awesome. Well, listen. So we're going to see you we're going to see you down there.
I'll be there this year.
Not quite so early.
The dates. The dates are the 15th through the 18th, and you can go to Phil Peterson's KeyWestPokerRun.com, I believe it is, or just Google it.
Yeah,
everybody's got the Google nowadays, right? So just Google Key West Poker Run.
I don't know if you do, but I do.
I don't do the Google. Sounds funny.
Well, I'll tell you, if you don't want to be woke up early, hang that hat.
We're going to hide the bus.
Okay.
We're going to hide the bus from them.
Hang the hat on the doorknob, and I'll know not to disturb.
Yeah, hide the bus. Right. Good idea.
You can't hide that bus.
All right, guys. Well, listen, we're getting ready to go to another commercial.
Yes.
All right. And but you know, we've got some more guests coming.
And since my co-host has forgotten,
go ahead.
make sure to also check us out on Facebook,
right?
MySpace, Biker or Not, Twitter. Just search Southern Bike Night and Southern Bike Night TV.
That's right.
Either or.
All right, guys. We'll talk more about that later at the end too.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right, guys. We'll be right back. Thank you, Dale.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good to see you, girl.
You too.